Okay, so I'm Adam.
I'm Ryan.
And we've got Marsicans today from Leeds Fest.
Hello.
So how are we doing, guys? You just played your set a few minutes ago. Well, not a few minutes ago, but you have played earlier. What's it like playing like a local festival for you guys?
It was a very surreal one because we've been here for years. Like, this is Rob's 8th year in a row, and like when we were younger, we always came on this Thursday night to watch the bands. And
yeah.
Now today we were one of those bands, and it was a very surreal moment.
Yeah, like we've played a lot of festivals up and down the country, but there's like this one has a special place, I suppose, in all of our hearts. Like, so we're quite happy to.
It's probably one of the biggest festivals as well in the country, if not the world. You know, people say festivals, I think of Leeds Fest, Download, Glastonbury, so it's quite a big one to get out there. Do you feel like playing these is going to push you out there a little bit more, and what are you hoping for when playing the festival? What are you hoping to achieve?
Like, the best thing is there's so many kids there, like 15-year-old, 16-year-old kids like we used to be. They're just like, would have had such a good time there, and they'll probably just know of us for, years to come and see us, which is kind of the best thing. Like, you got fans there that have had a great night and a great weekend. I think that's, like, a big thing about our band is, like, we have loads of fun when we play gigs. Like, we often get comments on, like, how we're all looking really insanely happy, like we've got problems. So, like, when you kind of look out and you see kids and they're all, like, jumping up and down and, like, going nuts, and, like, they might never have heard of our band, but, like, just that, like, first festival, like, that they're at with their mates and they've got their arms around their shoulders, like.
We've already bumped into a few people and like, oh, it's our first time ever at a festival, and that's just what it's about, isn't it? Just having a good time with your mates and
like being a part of that.
Yeah.
It's just ace. I love it.
Being a local gig and having quite a lot of pressure, I guess, on you guys being local as well. What kind of preparation did you do for this? Obviously rehearsing, but anything special or?
Rob went to Lanzarote.
Yeah. You know what? We've just come off our holiday week, like, so we see each other every day, like, and we're in a windowless room together for hours and hours and weeks and stuff. So we had a little holiday. And I think that was actually a good,
No, yeah, it was very refreshing, because we were like itching to come, like, you gig loads and loads, and then you have a week off and you feel like, what? Like, what?
I'm like lying on a sunbed.
You're desperate to play a gig again, and then to come back and play Leeds Fest, it's just, you know it is.
But yeah, like, I mean, essentially, just a week's rest and loads of cups of tea. Sounds good to me.
So what are your thoughts on the festival so far? I mean, thankfully, it rained yesterday, pissed it down yesterday. Thankfully, it's dry now. Hopefully, it'll stay that way. What are your thoughts so far? I mean, you've come for the past 8 years. You've said yourself. Has it changed much, or?
I don't. It's all changed for me. I haven't been in it like since 2012, so it's all totally different. But it still feels the same. Like,
crowds of people, which is the best thing in it. Like, it's mainly young people. You got a lot of festivals that are kind of like family festivals, but this is proper just like everyone's kind of like. It's like after exam time, everyone's got their exams, everyone's like either drowning in the sorrow. Yeah, there's something about like. There's something about Leeds Fest, like it's a coming of age type festival.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of kids here.
It tends to be like the first festival people go to.
Yeah, like they've got a lot of like result, like, GCSEs, A levels, and they just turn up here and they just like get really, really drunk, and so yeah, that will always be Leeds Festival to us. So
this year, I just want to go on a buggy if we can. Just get on a buggy. That's all I want to do. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about the plane. Just want to get on a buggy. Yeah. Once we. Oh no, don't matter. There's too many. Carry on. No, we saw a guy in a buggy with a vest on, and what did it say on his vest? You remember, James?
Dickhead of production. He was the head of production.
Yeah.
Dick, the head of production.
We were like, dickhead of production. We basically just want to be that guy.
We want to be the dickhead.
Yeah.
I'll be selling him.
I just disclaimer, I don't want to be a dickhead. Right. Putting that out there.
So going back to the festival, who would you say are like your must-see bands of the festival? If you could only see, I don't know, 5 bands, who are the must-see bands?
Should we all say the band that we've all been raving about, the new record, in unison?
Oh yeah.
Everything. But unfortunately, we're playing on Monday at a festival, so we can't come on Sunday, so we're going to miss them, but everyone else should definitely go see them, and we're very jealous of anyone who gets to go see them.
I might still come on Sunday, because Korn are playing. I like Korn.
I'm a big Korn
Good
fan.
shout.
Yeah.
I think they're on a weird set time though. They're opening for like some really weird bands that just don't fit.
Oh yeah, they're on like Korn and then Major Lazer, innit? And Eminem. Like what's that? Like who's booked that?
Which stage are they on? Is it the Cobb stage?
Wait.
Call on the Cobb. Anyone?
Is this thing on?
Did you get that? Did you get that?
Kale's gone.
Kale's gone.
Moving on.
Welcome. He's out. Anyway, carry on.
I've peaked. I might leave as well.
We've lost a member. Keep the questions coming.
So obviously we've already spoken about this as being like a coming of age kind of festival. What are your festival survival tips for new people that come to festivals?
Wet wipes. Like that's a standard. Like,
Yeah.
We played Glastonbury last year. Yeah. And I only took one pair of jeans with me, black jeans. And they were filthy. The morning we played.
Played on the Sunday.
I spent a good 45 minutes wet wiping my jeans before we went on.
I would say just keep a high spirit, because if you let the rain get to you, you're gonna have a shit time. But if you just, you know what, if you're at a festival,
You're gonna
Bags.
get wet.
Plastic bags
Carrier bags.
over your socks,
Bin bags.
and then put your shoes
Well, I
on.
was gonna say buckets,
Put in
but-
wet,
Sounds like a mum,
wet
doesn't it?
clothes in bin bags, dry clothes in your bag. Go on, Mum.
Well, son, make sure you get your anorak with you.
Yeah, thank you. Got one of those. Anything else, Mum? Vaseline?
Also, you know, biggest one for me.
Bring pocket money.
Biggest one for me.
Plenty of.
Don't bring your whole house. Like you see people like struggling massively. Is this you guys? You brought your house?
Nah, we just got a lot of food and a lot of beer.
But like,
that was
but like you see people
that
bringing
was a
stuff
struggle.
that's so unnecessary, and you're like, mate, that one that's gonna get destroyed, and two, you don't need it. Like,
Cereal bars. You just need cereal bars.
But not bad ones. Oh my God.
Man can survive off cereal bars.
Don't go to the Pound Saver and get cereal bars. At Glastonbury we had a nightmare and it was my fault. We went to the Pound Saver, got these really crappy apple, you know, like,
Yeah.
oh, they were so, oh.
A year later, they're still in the van. We had it.
Emergency snacks.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you guys a little bit now. So what are your plans for the rest of the year? You got any new music coming out, tours, any of those kind of plans?
yes, there'll be new music. Can't tell you exactly when because I'm not allowed, but there will be new music. There'll be. So we're going on tour with Clean Cut Kid in October, which is wicked.
When we get back, so you got a weekend. Probably.
Alright, so a video next week. There'll be a video coming out next week. Another tour.
There'll be another tour, and that's all before Christmas. And at Christmas, I'm going to eat some turkey.
He will do.
And then, you know, going forward into like 2018, is that the year that we'll be going?
It is.
Some more new music and more touring.
The standard, yeah.
Your touring, your music,
You know what bands
And
do.
cereal
turkey.
bars, and that's it.
You sometimes you eat them, sometimes you leave them in the van.
So I mean, going back to the music, who are your influences at the moment? And is there anything you want to experiment with, like musically?
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, me and Kale have been really into Rage Against the Machine recently, and I don't know how that's going to affect the music.
I want to get a spoon player on the new tune if we can. I'm a big fan of spoon players. Which is kind of like my level of musicianship because I play guitar.
Spoon and the triangle.
Yeah.
Me and Ollie just listen to like Lord and Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
So,
big fan of Lord.
do you know what? We've got really weird influences. Like you would never like pinpoint them in our music, I suppose. But like me and Ollie just listen to pop stars like Justin Bieber, and James and Kale listen to like indie bands and metal bands, and I don't know, like
The big mix.
It is everything
it's
going
a weird,
on.
It's a weird thing.
Trance music as well.
Yeah, and Kale's trance music.
Kale told us earlier that when he were a child in like in a child's he were bopping to trance music, like that's what he used to do.
Like my parents had put the music on whilst I was in the little chair, and I put my hands in the air and started raving.
With glow sticks.
Yeah.
The best thing about it is he can still fit in that chair.
So going back, continue with you guys. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you guys at tour or at a festival?
Can we talk about when Ollie fell over at 110 above?
Running away with the crate of beers
Oh,
through the
that is good,
guidelines.
that is
So like
In the
last summer we played a brilliant festival called 110 Above, which is in Leicestershire. It's really kind of small, cool indie band festival, and we're like, you know, well at home there. And we turned up, and like on the first night, Ollie was like doing classic Ollie joke, and like had this crate of beer in his hand, and he was pretending to run away from us. And he ran like he committed to the bit
Through a field of wheat.
He ran for about about 50 yards away, and he's still going, and we're like, that's commitment to the bit. And then he fell over a tent, like, guy wire, and just decked it, like, in dramatic fashion. I think that's my favourite Ollie moment.
That was pretty good.
That's not that surely there's more embarrassing things than that.
Well,
I think. Yeah.
So about Paris, when this guy here to my left got, getting the crowd pumped, up on the monitor, getting the clap going, monitor just gave way and he just fell.
Fucked it.
He styled it out though. He styled it out. We'll give it that to him because
I got up, but I was in serious physical pain. I was just carried on.
And emotional.
Oh
pain.
man, my pride had been hit. But
It's on the Friends video. So if you want to see it,
I just
watch
disappeared.
our Friends video. Yeah. Good.
So,
loads of stuff.
yeah, what's the best or worst prank that you've had played on you, or what have you played on a band? Like, what's the extreme that you've been to? You can be as explicit as you want. We had one in France where some guy wanked in his hand and threw it at his bandmate.
No, we're very tame.
Who was that? I think that was Aaron Matt from Betraying the Martyrs.
I didn't realise the interview with that kind of tone. Like,
Oh, we've got no boundaries.
no boundaries at all.
Do you remember when I went out of the room at rehearsal and I came back in and you'd done something to the...
yeah.
I'll let you...
We rubbed things on his bass guitar. Let's just leave it at that.
volume knob. We said, turn your volume knob. Go on. He was like, I don't need to. Like, come on, just turn your volume knob.
It was so childish, but
Lick it.
Yeah, they were all going, and they were all chanting. They were all chanting, and they were going, "Lick your knob, lick your knob." And that, I give in to peer pressure quite easily. So I'm there thinking, oh, this will be funny. I'll press the lads. I'll lick this volume knob. What did I know? They'd rub their scrotums all over it.
What have you learned from that mistake?
don't leave the room.
I've learned that I don't like the people I'm in a band with.
Help. On that tone, what advice would you give to smaller bands?
When things like that happen, stick with it, don't fall out, and just keep going, and then, it's fine.
All we do is that, like, there's just a series of jokes that are all at each other's expense, but like it's all kind of well weighted. It's all equal, so we all get like. I think that's you take the piss out of each other, but in equal measure.
It never builds up. You never have an argument because you're constantly just ripping into each other.
It's a very
British out of our manager all the time.
Very British sense of humour, isn't it? Like taking the mick out of your mates. Like you just lay into them constantly, and then you don't really fall out. But I think keep going is the best.
Yeah. That we've been in various bands over the years.
You guys met in school.
Yeah, there's so many bands we've seen start and end, and
they were they were great bands, and they had like a lot of potential to be like really good bands. And it's it's kind of. It's not like woe is me, but it's kind of hard work to stick at the project.
Yeah, despite everyone going, how's your little band going?
Yeah.
It's quite the gratification.
Well, keep going.
It takes a while to get to a point where people
Take the rough with the
respect.
smooth.
So you've just got to
That's how we go with it.
yeah, keep going,
What a
young
lovely
man.
moment. So the one question we normally end on with big bands, small bands, what is your zombie survival plan? So if this place turned into a shithouse right now, which band member would you trip up to leg it? What would be like your zombie slaying soundtrack?
Mate, I'd stick with Kale. I feel like you'd nail a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I think he's already
He's got angry eyes.
Plan A, B, and C sorted.
Kale has an ability to he just has a sense of direction that no one else has. And he
you ain't got it apparently.
He knows where to go, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a giant tripod there, so I'll corner you against this, pin you into it, and then leg it. All three of you.
Well, I thought we were in this together.
We've all fucked it, right, so we're fucking that way.
We'll kill Kale first.
You're quite small, so
Kale,
we'll trip you over.
Kill Kale.
And then fucking bolt it.
Eat him when we get hungry.
I'd cut Kale's hair off really quick, just cut it all off, and then I'd just bribe people with, say, you can have this long hair. And they'll probably want that hair. So they'll say, alright, we'll take the hair off you and leave you alone. That's what I'll do.
Why would they want a hair in a zombie apocalypse?
You can make rope. You can make a wig.
No, you can make.
Fool a zombie that
I'll tell you what you can make, viewers. You can make a better decision about what commodity you buy off someone, like actual rope or food or a shovel.
Then you can decide
to hit zombies with and dig holes.
Is it a zombie apocalypse? I didn't realise. They don't want hair. They don't give a shit about hair, do they?
What did you think it was?
Well, I thought general
standard.
It's just a standard day at the festival if everyone went at you.
Kale's head off.
Yeah.
Shave his hair and
Sell him.
So, and finally, have you got any final messages for anybody that are watching back at home?
Please don't act like we do, because you'll just have a bad life.
or acts like we do, and it's all right.
It's
quite
not
fun.
too bad.
It's all right.
It's a yin and yang there, viewers.
Yeah, there we are.
Well, nice one. Thanks so much for your time, guys.
thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you again soon on tour.
Good luck, guys.